Representative Cassell, you recognize in debate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to start off my debate with just recognizing the obvious in the room. We don't agree. We don't see this issue the same. So I want to focus on parts of this bill that I think many of you haven't yet recognized the impacts that it's actually going to have on Florida companies, Florida businesses, our insurance market, our mental health. Because I think those are spaces that we actually probably could have some agreement. But when you draft legislation where the first time we're learning that person is actually in this bill defined as corporate personhood, we are impacting a much larger section of Florida, the business community that I think we all actually care about and want to make sure continues to thrive. There are currently the following Fortune 1000 companies that are based here in Fort Lauderdale or in Florida that currently offer at least one trans-inclusive healthcare benefit. Office Depot, located in Boca Raton, for you Palm Beach representatives. Let's not forget, we as legislators use Office Depot for our supplies. This bill impacts that. Darden Restaurants in Jacksonville, Raymond James in St. Petersburg, Tech Data in Clearwater, HSN in St. Petersburg, all corporations that have HRC ratings that offer trans-inclusive health care. Those corporations will all be impacted by this. If they have state contracts, those will be impacted by this. Let's talk about corporations that are not based in Florida, but we all do business with that will be impacted this on a national scale. Because what we do here in Florida will stifle what they can do nationally. American Express, Boeing, Papa John's, Lowe's, Shell Oil, Tesla, Tractor Supply Company, and Walmart. All companies with HRC Human Rights Campaign's ratings of 100%, which means they are diverse, they are inclusive, they recognize the LGBTQ community, and they offer trans-inclusive health care. So when you vote on this bill, it's not just protecting children, because it actually impacts adults, which I have yet to hear anybody recognize. It's also impacting our corporations. The insurance component, which I asked about yesterday, we have private health insurance companies that this bill is going to dictate the coverages that they can offer. Coverages that are currently being offered, that people have paid premiums for, that the sponsors acknowledged they will not receive that unearned premium back or that benefit back for now coverage being removed from those insurance policies. We've seen this before in our property insurance market, where we have given property insurance companies a bailout and we've allowed them to take from Florida without having to return those benefits. If we have the power in this body to dictate what insurance companies do, the real crisis this state is facing in the property insurance market, you know what we should be doing? We should be telling our auto insurance companies, who offer the most profitable form of auto insurance, that if they're gonna write property insurance elsewhere in the country, they need to do it here in Florida. That will actually solve Floridians' problems. Talk about mental health. We heard that the mental health bill here today is going to keep the status quo. You know what the status quo in Florida is? We are 42nd in the country for patient to provider ratio. One doctor for every 515 patients. $380 million we leave on the table of federal dollars because this body doesn't want to expand Medicaid. When we talk about who we're impacting, those are who we're impacting. That's my time.